Greetings, friends. It's your old buddy Rocket here to show you some of my favorite items that I've found by doing endeavors. So first we're going to look at some of the Gnomish engineering items and give you a little preview in the window here. Some of my favorites include anything that's interactable, like the pull levers, cog wheels. Anything that has movement is pretty cool to me. I'm a big, steampunky kind of guy, so I like things that look old-timey technology, kind of a Fallout feel is what I go for a lot. But yeah, so this is the Endeavor vendor. Once you max out the Gnomish Mechagon Endeavor, this is what you can get off of Pascal. Lots of really cool Gnomish engineering looking stuff. Now I'm going to actually go through the portal here and go to Mechagon itself and show you a couple of the other really cool items that are available. So here on the island, you want to talk to this dude over here. This is your rep quartermaster. He has a lot more of really cool things that are a little more expensive. They cost some of the chain igniter coils and materials and stuff that you can gather just from doing stuff on the island. But here's a bunch of really cool lights, all kinds of things that if you stick around and stay tuned for future videos, you'll see a lot of these items in my house. Another thing he has is this mount that is incredibly expensive, and I will not be buying anytime soon. But for those of you with the gold, it's only 400k or so. No big deal. Some more gear, sprockety type stuff. Things that are really cool. You can never have too many reclamation rigs. Some cool tables, other decor. Once I'm done learning all these things I just bought, I will actually be going to my favorite vendor who has some really unique things that I've used in my house that I will brag about at a later date. I'm going to use my incredibly overpowered racial ability of Make Camp to quickly get to Koresh. I really do love this racial ability from the Volpera. It's probably, you know, one of the best things they've ever done in the game. If you ever have to do any kind of farming or repeatable zone, make your camp there. Alright, so the last vendor we're going to visit is this dude right in front of me. Another rep vendor out here with the Koreshi. And he has the really cool electrical tubing. I really do like these pieces quite a bit. I basically themed an entire room around the idea that it's going to have tubes everywhere. I like the idea of, again, technology meets functionality meets old. So, for my house, spoiler alert, I made it float. But the idea is that Rocket created the house and made it float by infusing it with all kinds of technology that he may or may not, acquired through shady deals and probably shouldn't be messing with. So these are all the electrical tubes. I can never have too many of these. They cost the resonance crystals. I'm going to have to hurry up and give you guys some previews. Looks like the server is about to shut down, today being Tuesday. We have a long extended maintenance today. Can never have too many ray guns. But yeah, so these are just some of the coolest items that, you know, I've used in my builds a lot and I've seen in other people's builds quite often. They can be used for making any kind of like mechs, defense perimeters, cool technology based rooms or houses. You can use a lot of these pieces inside or outside. I really am a fan of the housing system. Uh, we're going to be recording about that today. Say hi to this dude. Doesn't hurt to be polite. But yeah, and for those who don't know, the housing window has a quick teleport to your plot. So I didn't waste my make camp racial at all because I can quickly get to where I want to go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed a kind of look behind the curtain as to some of the pieces that I enjoy buying. We'll be recording our full length podcast later today. Until then, see you around.